Hey everyone, welcome back to the Canela show where I talk about investing, growth, my journey, opinions, personal development, relationships, and so many more. So today I wanted to actually share some very exciting news and share with you guys what I see as one of my wins. I have hit my $1,000 in investing goal mark the other day, and I was super excited about it because when you write down your goals and you actually achieve them, they actually hit different. And we need to constantly be celebrating ourselves, whether we think that it is too small, because at the end of the day, no goal is too small. Because if you are evolving and you are growing, you are definitely headed in the right direction. So I have just a few goals that I have for the last few months in my investing journey, and one of them was to invest my first $1,000, and I did hit that. So that was very exciting for me because this is all new to me. And when I first started, I didn't know where this could go for me, but I just honestly decided to take the leap and just start. At the time of starting, I didn't really have a lot of money to play with, but good thing that right now it is not hard to start investing. It is easy to get started and you don't need to have a lot of money to do so. So I just thought, you know what? I've sat on this opportunity for a very long time. So let me just get started and let me just work with what I have and see where this can take me and see where this goes. So today I am celebrating that I have hit my first 1,000 with investing, and in doing so it makes me more motivated and more excited, especially when you write things down on a piece of paper and you see those goals come to pass. It just pushes you and it motivates you in a different way. If you go back to my first video, I used to have sticky notes on the back of my wall here because this is my room and I'm in my room every single day. So it's right in my face. The goals that I had, those goals were more so things that I needed to achieve weekly, bi-weekly, and get it done within a month. So those were right in my face, and anytime I would achieve something, I would take it off and I would feel definitely way more accomplished. So it's important to write down your goals, focus on them, but it is even more important to focus on the systems that get you to achieve those goals. So I can give you a perfect example. When it comes to investing, that can be a system in place in order to get to your goals, and that can be planning your monthly income based on what you receive from your job, and just being more mindful of where your spending is going. Like if you're someone who doesn't have the best spending habits, but you do want to invest, you definitely want to sit down and plan, okay, these are my bills, these are my expenses, what money do I have left over from after paying my expenses, and what money do I have to play with when it comes to investing. And you want to be consistent with that monthly, and then remaining from what you're able to invest, then that is the money that you have left over for X, Y, and Z. Because if you do it in reverse and you're just, this is my extra spending money for the month, and then let's see if I have some money left over to invest, you're not going to be able to be consistent. So that is definitely a system in place to achieve that goal of being consistent with investing. Another system in place can be, carving out maybe half an hour or an hour a day to do your research on investing. Do your research on different stocks, different dividends, where to put your money, what's doing well right now, what companies are not doing well, which things to avoid. So that's another system in place in order to reach your goal, because let's just say you're not doing that, then you're not going to be really investing, you're not going to be learning, and you're not going to be growing. So definitely focusing on the systems to get you to the goals. And once you get to your goal, you want to celebrate yourself. A lot of people, they just wait until they've maybe got that promotion, or they just wait till the big numbers to celebrate themselves. But you need to celebrate yourself along the way, because the thing is, a lot of people, when something is new to them or something is foreign that a lot of people aren't doing, people get discouraged very easily because they're not seeing the big numbers. They're not seeing the big picture, and people get discouraged that way. But you want to kind of program your mind to always looking at the bright side, always looking at the positives, and treating every small win the same as you would treat the big win, because that's where you're going to constantly see growth, and you're going to be even more motivated to stay consistent and follow through with what it is that you have set out in mind for you. Another goal that I had achieved that I didn't mention is I earned over $10 a month in my dividends. So that's another thing that's exciting, because my goal is to constantly be receiving and getting paid dividends by different companies monthly. So that's multiple earnings a month. So I had reached over $10 a month. So that is another thing that is exciting for me. And I'm continuing to write down my goals in my notebook. And my next goal is to achieve at least $1,500 by the end of 2024. Like I had mentioned earlier, when I first started my investing journey, I didn't have a lot of money to invest in, and I didn't have a lot of money to put into it. I am currently looking for a new job, so my goals and this book is going to look definitely different, because my income, it's going to be based on my income and how much money I have to invest, because I do want to be more consistent. Right now it had been, very here and there with what I can invest, what I'm able to invest in. But when my income is more steady and my income is more consistent, then I can game plan and set more goals that I'm able to achieve. But in the time being, before that happens, right now, my goal is sitting at $1,500 before 2024 is up. Depending on when that new job lands into my lap, I can adjust my goals, and that's a good thing, is that when you're writing things down, you constantly take a look at them and see like, okay, I'm able to surpass this. And in the time being, my goal is also to educate myself as much as I can on investing, the stock market. In the beginning, it's still a bit foreign to me. It's still some things I'm just like, I don't understand what that is. Like, it doesn't make sense. So if you're someone that's watching investment videos and, you're confused or you don't understand things, it's completely normal, because it's something that's completely new to you. So that's another thing that I want to get good at, is understanding and doing more research. And in 2025, obviously, with a consistency of an income, I want to invest consistently on a monthly basis. If I can invest more, believe me, I will, because if I can invest more, why not, right? But I don't want to take away from certain things. So that just means that I am going to have to limit myself with certain things that I am doing, and some fun, but short-term sacrifice and long-term gain is what I always hear. It's what I always say, and it's what I tell myself. I'm still young. I'm only 28 years old, so I can invest now and do some sacrificing now. And then in the long term, I will have more money and more resources to be able to play with later on in the future. And just know that you deserve to also be celebrated. You know, you deserve to get that recognition, whether it's from an outside source or it's you recognizing yourself and you celebrating yourself. That is still completely okay. And sometimes, you know, we need to clap the loudest for ourselves, regardless of what that looks like. So, like I said, big or small, you deserve to be celebrated because you are doing something that is out of your comfort zone. You are doing something that not many people today are willing to do, and that's invest in themselves, and that's to grow, and that is to excel in different areas of their lives. So kudos to you if that is what you are doing. And if you are being open-minded to different resources and different avenues to better yourself and to succeed in life, you deserve to be celebrated. So never forget that. Your small wins count just as much as the big ones do. And thank you so much to those who are following along on this journey and seeing where this takes me. I hope that any of my videos provide some value to you. It helps you in any way. If you do have any questions, do not hesitate to comment and reach out, and I will answer you. And stay tuned for more. I will continue to post more videos of what I'm doing, and stay tuned for more celebration videos. And don't forget, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. Take care.